Ona bandiro mo gari gari. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi ga-eji, chi ga-abọ, ngụba mmesoma ya. Chi ga-eji, chi ga-abọ. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, post, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chi mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Okay, I just posted. Okay. Okay, can you read that? Ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Chukwu mara obi m, ọ na-agba ndị iro m gharị gharị. Flip, add topic. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, my people. Assalamu alaikum, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My bulb has problem. My bulb is blinking. So if it goes off, we continue like that. Don't worry about that. The bulb that I'm using for online, it does like this, so sometimes it tips off. So if it goes like that, we'll be using light that is coming, some light from the window. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, salam alaikum, my people. Salam alaikum. Good morning. Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, my wonderful people. Good morning, TikTokers. Yesterday night, I discovered that live stream was removed from Nigeria TikTok. So I was like, I tried to make, I feel pain because I thought it will continue just like that. So this morning I came out again. I checked through ChatGPT also, and I wanted to make video to say, oh, I'm going to miss those that, because those that mainly, most of the people that are my being team members are from Nigeria. So if that live streaming is removed, it means that would be so painful for me, because my team members that are sitting on TikTok are part of the strength of this platform. They are part of the strength of this platform. So, but luckily, as I was posting, by the time I finished posting, and I noticed that TikTok had returned it back. I think TikTok only stopped live streaming at night. Because when you see what Nigerians are doing, when you see what Nigerians are doing on TikTok at night, and these are Christians, these are Christian background, people that go to church every Sunday. If you see what these people, what these children are doing on TikTok in the way of trying to make money, in the way of social media, in the way of, you see, everything is too much for the head of Nigerians. If you see what Nigerians, young Nigerians are doing, they are behaving, they have no fear. When children grow up as Muslims, when you are looking at them, you still see that fear, that being afraid of what their parents will say. You still see them being afraid of what family will say. If I come out and start doing like this, if you, in the midnight, you go inside TikTok and see what Nigeria Christian background children, and when they finish, in the midst of that, they are still saying, in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. If you want to destroy a nation, give them that. You know, thank God that TikTok app had mercy and they left us that are coming in the morning. And when you go to their platform is where they dash them money. They turn their nyash, chicken. Christian background, go and check all of them. I bet everything I have on this. Check all of them. You can never see any Muslim girl come to TikTok, position in Nyash, they check in Nyash. You can never see that. And what these guys are doing, they call it freedom. What they are doing, they call it what? Freedom. How can that be freedom? Thank God, Shebi TikTok, then they are not Muslims now. But TikTok say they don't do. TikTok say done too much. This is not the kind of world TikTok want to create. TikTok, they are decent, they say no. We don't give opportunity for this kind of thing. Only that it pains me because I know that night that there are also some people that they only have time to come up at night to do their good things. But these people that are opening their legs, they have taken it away. All of us get good body. If all of us naked like this, we get good shape. It's not only you Christians that has good shape. When you look into the Muslim part, you will notice that the Muslims has They have more beautiful ones. They have more beautiful women. It's just that they are not, the Muslims are not coming out to show that. And I don't do saute. App is angry with you guys now. App is becoming angry with you guys. App is banning you guys. Freedom. Freedom in the way of making money. If you are not naked, twerking, shaking your nash, bringing your body out, say move, make up. There are some people that are finding husband for them. If you go there and see how humiliating that platform is, maybe the man is finding husband for them really. But if you see how humiliating, drop your phone, go back, turn your nash. They will wear tight. Honestly, this is not this is not life. Because if you're a Muslim, by the time you get to a certain age, your parents expect you to marry, to have a husband. But these guys, they want freedom. Look at your freedom is affecting good people now on TikTok. But thank God, I never go. I don't have time to go. By night, I'm sleeping. I never had time to start doing live streaming at night. I never do that. By night, I'm sleeping. But I know there are some people that has time at night that come at night. Freedom, make freedom known by Christians. Freedom. All your children are haywire. They come on social media as they are performing those. They will be calling, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. Hey, Jesus, hey, Jesus, hey, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, Jesus. Jesus, so, Jesus, so. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go on with what I did today. I did few videos this morning. TikTokers, can you guys help me tap like and share? Or am I too early? Yeah, I know I'm too early. Sorry, guys. I have a lot of work to do today. So, I am too early. Okay. So, this morning, I watched a video of a rabbi. A rabbi said that Torah concealed burial site of Moses. Rabbi said that Torah concealed the burial site of Moses. That why Torah concealed the burial site of Moses is because they don't want people worshiping him. They do not want people to worship him. And the rabbi is saying, calling on all the brothers and sisters all over the world, that there is only one God, that no man can be God. A human being can be great. A human being can have can be special, like our prophets, like all the prophets of Allah. But no human being can be God. So you can go and listen to him, but I'm trying to explain to you, it's on my platform, that no human being can be God. And he's appealing. The rabbi is appealing to the brothers and sisters all over the world that no human being can be God. If you are watching on YouTube, we have a gift now. YouTube have given me gift. So you can give me some money. You can send me some small money when you come to my platform to support my platform. And if you look up on your phone, you will see it. When you click it, you can give me something on YouTube. And maybe most of the thing you are giving me, it goes to charity also. If you give me something, have in mind that whatever you give me is also going to charity. Thank you. I just want to announce that. So no man is God. No man is what? Man can never be God. You see, this is what we are dealing with. And this is what the Martin Bank here, that is your problem. You lost it. You lost it. Your generation is failing. You lost it. No man can be God. You lost it. Your generation is failing. It is you people that are getting naked on social media. You people had made a TikTok now to stop nightlife. It is Christians. You can never see Muslims in that kind of thing. You guys has lost it. No man can be God. Martin, wake up. Wake up from your slumber. Martin, wake up from your sleep. Martin Banks, wake up. Jesus is not God. Jesus has family also. He has family like you. Wake up, Martin. Wake up. Dust your eyes. Go and take water. Wash your face. Wash your face. You come on social media now. You guys are the one. Your children are not growing up well. Your children has no respect for their body. That your children has no respect in the app. Anywhere they go, your children, there's no more control. There's no control. Because there's no spirit of God in them again. They worship human being. They want to WhatsApp now. They come to TikTok now. They are spoiling TikTok for everybody. Those that are using TikTok at night. Maybe some of us that are in UK, in America, that when we stream at night, people from Nigeria will still see us. That one is finished now. It's finished for them. Wake up. Go and take ice block. Sometimes take ice block. Wash your face. Get yourself a Quran and start reading Quran and start let your brain has revise. Your brain has no revise. I would like your brain to have revise. Let your brain have revise. Where children will grow up and call their mother winch. Somebody is calling his mother winch. Somebody is calling her mother winch. This never happened to a child that grew up as a Muslim. No Muslim child we call the mother winch. Children grow up and call their mother winch. Their mother that carried them 9 months. Do you know how many women that lose their life during childbirth, especially in Nigeria, especially in Africa? A child you gave birth to will be calling you a winch. This is what Christians does. They tell you meant nothing to them. They tell you they don't care about you. A child you gave birth, train the child to grow up. A child will grow up and say that you are winch. It's heartbreaking. They come on social media, open their body, open their toto. What is it? Because your foundation is wrong. The day of restoration, Jesus Christ will deny you. Jesus Christ will spit you out. Say, I don't know you. I never told you to call me God. I never told you to worship me. Your foundation is wrong. That is why you are raising a generation that has no respect for their parents. You are raising a generation that has no respect for their body. Wow. If you see what they do on social media every night, your foundation is wrong. Today again, I watched a video of a Catholic nun. A Catholic nun went to the shop, bought a knife, stabbed herself. Thank God for CCTV camera. He said, na Muslim, na do am for him. Na Muslim man don't stab am. Muslim man don't stab am. Police now go look. Some people even carry the news, say as he stabbed the woman don't buy. Now police begin investigation at the end of the day. It was the woman that bought knife. Did that to herself. But news don't carry and so say if he don't buy. and her wound didn't unalive her, she's still alive. This is what you do when you are ignorant of the religion you are doing. When you have a religion, when you know the religion you are doing, you will stand and defend that religion wherever you are called. How can you be unaliving people? Or why would you want to say somebody is unaliving you? Why would that kind of thing come inside your mind that somebody is unaliving you? Why would you want to unalive someone else? And why would you think somebody want to unalive you? Or why would you think you want to inflict pain in your life and they say na somebody, na Muslim, na inflict that pain to you? You see, these extremists we are talking about is everywhere, but they are of little percentage. They are of just very little percentage. And this morning again, I asked ChatGPT, how can ChatGPT describe Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him? I asked ChatGPT, how can you describe Prophet Muhammad? ChatGPT said that Prophet Muhammad is someone of excellent character. You know, when they put excellent, you don't write everything break by break. You don't write everything good. You don't pass everything break pencil. ChatGPT said that Prophet Muhammad calms situation. He calms situation. He does not escalate situation. He makes the, you know, when there is, Prophet Muhammad calms it. It does not escalate it. If I have time, if God sustain my life, I have time, I will write what I discovered on Quran, his character. I will write a small book, the character of the prophet. When you tell me to go and read certain books, I say I'm not reading it because the book you are showing me and what you are doing is not portraying the image of the prophet that I see. During the prophet, people wake up in the morning, go to work, go back to their home. They don't die violent deaths. People don't pick them up in the street and start stoning them. No. Even if that one will happen to you, it has to go proper process. It goes through process for you to be able to do that. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, his community was calm. And nobody was afraid. People are not living in fear. If I have opportunity, I will write. I will write small book. Just small book. Maybe a small book that will just be pocket book like this. Maybe small pocket book like this. I will write a pocket book about my discovery. That is the reason why you are telling me that what you are reading that has made you fear in the face of the world. Everybody, they fear you. You tell me, make I follow you, go read them. I say, I don't go read them. Because you two, when they read them, you don't give me good example. You two that are reading it, you did not give me good example. Your behavior no good. You dey buy people. People, they fear you. People are afraid of you. You threaten people. You unalive people. Why do you want me to go and follow you to do that? I said, no. You tell me, say, okay, maybe you don't believe in the prophet. That is not the prophet. I will use ChatGPT to describe prophet for you. Prophet don't send threats. Prophet never wake up in the middle of the night, enter village, unalive everybody, steal their wives, steal their children. Prophet never do that. Prophet never hide himself inside one bush. They come out, they kidnap people. Prophet no do am. So when you ask me, okay, now if you don't believe in that, you don't believe in the prophet, no, you are wrong. You are very, very wrong, because to start with, you are not reading. You are not studying. You are not like me. The life I live here, I live now is very difficult life. Because why I tell you that it's difficult life is that for me to come on social media to talk, I have to study. I don't just come out to sit like Christians, the way where they go sit, wear short knicker, carry their lap, put here, carry this lap, put here, open their toto for you, make you they look. I know they do like that. I study. I comport myself. And when they do like this, they know say they turn their back, they show you their back, they start checking their nash. I know they do like that. My life is more difficult because I have to comport and I have to read to know what I'm coming out to tell you. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. It doesn't escalate. See, you see some people, when they come around me now, we talk, you see them, they go verse, everybody. No. Prophet Muhammad calm situation. And I'm learning when I'm reading about him and knowing about him. You see, sometimes people come to me here, I drop them. I drop them to calm situation, I bring them back. They start again, I drop them. Sometimes I see 6, 7, 8 people I'm dropping, I'm bringing up. I'm dropping you to calm situation. I'm dropping you down to calm situation. YouTubers, you people not give me, you cannot give me money, you cannot give me likes, and all of you are here every morning. So now all the enemies, maybe all the people who I don't block for TikTok, block them for Facebook, block them everywhere, and then they come on YouTube. Because if you are coming on YouTube and you like what I do every morning that brings you here, at least you click like. So let me believe that now people will be say I don't block them, me and them know they talk again. Or people where they are coming to find fault, whether she go make fault. You cannot see that. You cannot see that fault. I am sorry. Use your life and do something else. You cannot see any fault here. Because there is no fault in the Quran. And when I'm explaining the Quran, I know they add my own. Now, waiting Quran, they talk, now they talk, you cannot find any fault. Anyway, we thank God that TikTok did not close everybody out. Nigerians, the Christians, especially the girls, especially the women, they no get shame again. Fear don't come out for their body. At night, if you ask them to show you their bare breast, they will show you at night on TikTok. I know they near TikTok. Once it is, I used to go to YouTube. If I don't say anything to listen, I go to Candice Owens a platform to stay there. I know they work out for TikTok at night. Because what do you go see? Sister, good morning.
Good morning, my
Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum salam.
I just heard what you wrote. What you were saying just now concerning somebody saying that because you did not unalive people, or you was encouraged unaliving people to follow the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it's an aberration for such a person to say the person number one is not a Muslim. That is the truth of the matter, because a Muslim who knows what is Islam cannot say somebody unaliving people is an Islamic affair. It's a political affair. It's not. It has nothing to do with Islam.
Yeah.
Because Allah Rasulullah has said that Allah Himself has said that when you kill, if you unalive one person by mistake, not even intentional, by mistake, you are driving and you hit somebody and the person had an accident and the person passed, the person was unalive, you are to do 2 things compulsorily. Number one, you must fast for 60 days compulsory. That is for God Almighty. God said that one you must do it. 60 days straight without moving left or right. If you fast 59 and the 60th day you did not fast, something happened, you start all over again. That is number one. Then number two, the family of the person you are alive, you must pay them dear.
Yes.
If the family decide to forgive you, fine and good. If the family did not forgive you, you will pay dear. And what is dear? 14 dirham of dear, which as of today is over 200 million. That is to unalive somebody mistakenly.
Sister, are you not on?
You have killed a nation.
Jam, are you not on video? Because in case if TikTok give me this section, I'll post it.
On video?
In case
no,
because
I don't have plenty followers, my dear sister.
Okay, continue. I pray they give me this teaching you are giving now, because this is the kind of teaching I want to be hearing from Muslims. Go on.
Yes, so that is for mistake. Oh, that is not even intentional mistake.
Yeah.
That is the punishment on what you have to do for those two. Mistake. You have to do two things. Now, if you now unalive somebody deliberately, you came and I went to somebody's house, I unalived the person deliberately. Islam say kissa wa kissa. The person, as you first of all find out. Sharia will have to find out. Am I normal? Am I stable? Do I have any genetic deformation in my family? It has to be proven that I am okay. Then I should be killed the way I killed. If I unalive somebody by slaughtering the person's hand, the person bleed to death, it should be exactly as I did it. No addition of anger, no subtraction. So if one human being wake up this morning and say that if you don't unalive people, you're not a Muslim, that person is not a Muslim, number one. He knows nothing about Islam. Rasulullah did not encourage. When they came to look for Rasulullah for war, they kept writing him for war. The war of Badr, the war of Uhud, the war of Triyam. Everything was there. It was coming. He never said until Allah permitted it. So which one is one idiot saying that if you don't analyze somebody or you're not in the bush to be doing traffic? These are people that are using it to make money.
Yeah, sister, hold on. You know, yesterday I was on one platform, Igbo platform. People, this thing you are saying now, the people are not listening to it. The people are looking at what is happening and what is playing on the floor. You know, maybe in a place that they are Muslim-dominated place, and they see violence. Sometimes people come out just without justice. They come out to take people's life. They come out to stone people alive. They come out to do all kinds of violent things. You understand? Life means nothing. You see, when you come out to say, "Oh, it's a political thing," you have religion before politics. If it is too much in your community, if what we are talking about now is too much in your community, you have religion first before being a politician, or before politics, or before any politician will ask you to go and unalive somebody. Like, from example now, where I come from, this is what they are citing. I was on one platform yesterday. This is what they are citing. This is why they don't want it, they reject it, and they will tell you, okay, give me the benefits. Me, you know, when I am on social media, I don't like going to their platform, because when I go to their platform, it will now change to, they will face me. You understand? But I believe that Allah, that had made me a Muslim, will help my people also see me, my image, my platform, what I portray, to help them to become a good Muslim. I don't like going to do this argument with them, because that yesterday I had to give them Quran chapter 14 verse 13. Allah talk about culture, because they are afraid that once they revert, they change your name, they change your how you dress. I said no, I did not find that in Quran. Initially I thought so, but I did not find that in Quran. I did not find that all of us will look uniform in Quran. So I did not have to go up yesterday to tell them. But if you come like the submission you have given this morning is a wonderful submission. But the thing is that, is it playing on the floor? Are people playing it? Like this morning, If
I can answer what you have said now, my dear sister.
Okay.
There is the rate of literacy and the rate of illiteracy is not on the same level. The level of ignorance is far higher than the level of education, the level of understanding. Now, let me give you a typical example. Yeah. These people who are, I'm telling you from a very honest source, these people who are unaliving people now today, if people see me on the street, they will call me unaliver, Boko Haram. Because what? Maybe because I'm covered. Everybody see Muslims now as unalivers because they believe that, okay, they are unalive. That is what they believe, which is not true. Because Quran have said it. Prophet also have said it. That those people who, a time will come where people will be unalive and those who, and people people will be unalive and people take it as a business. Now, those who are unalive don't know why they are unalive, and those who are unalive don't know why they are unalive. It's part of end time. Quran has said it, and Allah has said it, and Prophet has said it. Everybody, like this Fulanis we're talking about now, if you hear their accent, I understand Fulani I speak.
Fulanis are not the only one that are Jam, no. Fulanis, they are not the only one that are doing that.
I know. I'm a majority. Majority people, majority are the Fulanis, majority. But my dear sister, they are not Nigerians. If they are speaking their Fulani, you will hear it. It's not Nigerian accent. Some of them don't even know what they are saying. They don't even pray well. They don't even understand how to do Kabli Abadi. They don't even know what is Islam in the first place. They don't even know what is prayers. They don't know what is fasting. They don't know what is anything. They are jahils. They don't even know anything. They are brainwashed and hypnotized by their bosses. And because it's a business that everybody is trying to veer into, everybody is just doing it. There's one general if you saw him trending, he said he had a mission. But because he was saying the truth, he was arrested, he was detained, and even asked to retire. So it's a business. It's a complete business. Allah Mustahan. So the understanding, the literacy is far lower on the scale of 1 to 100.
Yeah, and Sister Jam, that's the reason why we must always push and to put out word out here. Because if we are not pushing and putting out word like as you are putting out, there are even some people that think they know, but they don't know what you just described here this morning. The first submission you give, they don't know. So we will always be online to push out and create this awareness. Because like me, if you ask me to give you ratio, I can tell you that I have found out that we have 98% good Muslims. But these 2% are the ones that are more aggressive in this world. Okay, Mr. JB. Mr. JB, I brought you up because you said 72 virgin. And I just want to ask you a question. You have to give me a verse in the Quran where you found the 72K virgin. Give me a verse. I brought you up, Mr. JB.
He's not the one. He's not the one.
No, I came up to clarify something. I didn't come.
It's not the one. It is
No, I brought him up. No, 70 virgin. No, hold on. I brought him up. Mr. JB, hold on. I brought him up. Hold on, let me look.
It wasn't him that said it.
Ah, okay. Now this man.
I sent a request to clarify something. Ah,
okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I made a mistake. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
No, I actually replied to the man. You know, sometimes, honestly, it's exhausting trying to explain Islam to people who already made up their minds, not because Islam is complicated, but because misinformation, because of hatred and anger have already blocked the ability to listen. So you try to explain something calmly, they reply with fake quotes, misinterpreted verses, things they heard from the pastor or things they saw in propaganda videos. Even me as a young man, if I'm not a Muslim, if I'm not a learned person, if I'm not the type of person that people research, if I'm not a Muslim, I will hate Islam. Tell me why. When we were younger, you watch American movie. I'm giving you an instance. You watch American movie, and the bad people are always the Islamic countries. I don't know if you have heard it. Watch any American movie where you see all these Talibans, all these terrorists killing people, killing children. What are they trying to tell you? What information are they trying to pass to the people? So this is not today something. It has been happening for years. So Muslims are not perfect. I keep saying Muslims are not perfect, but Islam is. There's difference between Muslim and Islam. They immediately respond with more false narratives when you tell them Muslims are not perfect. A lot of people don't actually study Islam. They study anti-Islam content. So they think Muslim is violent. Every verse is about killing. Every war was forced. Every tradition is from Islam, and every culture is Islam. This happens because they don't know the difference between Islam, Arab culture, Nigerian culture, history, and human behavior. They mix everything together and blend the Islam. For the past 20 years, Western media has pushed one message: Muslims violent. I'll keep saying this. They never show Muslims feeding the poor. They never show Muslims protecting Christians. They never show Islamic charity. They never show peaceful communities. They never show real scholarship. I'm sure most of you have seen the video of a woman calling churches calling mosque that will ask for a baby formula. They won't push such videos. When you go to the comment section, you rarely see the non-Muslims there. It's only the Muslims that in the comment section say, "Oh, may Allah bless you. Good job. Continue going to the mosque, learn about." Nobody is forcing you to become a Muslim before they help you. But who is pushing this propaganda on the social media that they are forcing you? If you refuse to become a Muslim, they are going to cut your neck. They are going to slit your throat. And some pastors, imams, and influencers intentionally pushes division because it gets them followers. It strengthens their side. It brings donations. It keeps people scared. It creates enemies. It gives them power. So instead of preaching peace, they preach Islam is violent. Muslims will kill you. Nigeria belongs to Jesus, not Allah. Muslims are the problem. And the followers believe whatever they are told without studying anything themselves. You talk to them with love, peace, and facts, like our sister Jam Jam was saying. But their response is anger, is shouting, is insult. Islam teaches killing. All Muslims are terrorists. Your prophet was violent. It's draining. They are not arguing from knowledge. They are arguing from emotion and hate. Some people don't actually want the truth. They want to win the argument.
Yeah, thank you, JB. JB, you can still stay on. You know, I have to jump. Brother Lucky supposed to be talking before you. Supposed to talk before you, but I thought you are the one that mentioned 72 virgin. So that's why I said, give me the verse in the. No, I thought. Sorry. You can just mute for a while. Let Brother Lucky come on. Brother Lucky, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Barakatuh. Wa
Yeah.
alaikum salam.
I'm so glad JB spoke before me because he gave me an idea what I just have to support what he just said, you know, because what happened is it's not what is going on today. It's not what is going on today has been going on for a very long time. Like he said, they are put it in the movie. They put it in even in the cartoon, and it's in the daily news every day. Even myself, I have experienced, I would say more than 15 shootout. I've experienced more than in a place whereby GUN is singing. And I will lay on the ground and crawl. But whenever I hear that, is the environment that I walk. I walk in that environment. But I can never hear anybody saying, oh, when somebody was shooting It say Allahu Akbar. That is a lie.
Yeah.
You might make a video about that, but that is a lie. The first time you hear that trigger come off, you deaf. You deaf. You can never hear what somebody that was shooting. That's when he did. That's when he carried thing when he did. Bah, 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 bah. How you go hear what they talk? But after when they say it on the news, oh, the person was saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, just like the nun that went to go buy a knife, a dagger, and stab herself. It was the investigation that tells them where the knife was purchased. So when they went to the place where the knife was purchased, I guess she wasn't smart enough to take out the barcode. So when they go to the place where it was purchased, they could check the camera and see who bought that particular product.
And it was her.
And that's how they knew it was her.
Chey.
So, and now, when somebody is telling the story, we say, oh yeah, when he stabbed her, he said, Allahu Akbar. That's exactly how they narrate the story all the time. There was a military guy, was a doctor. I can't really pick up the years, but there was a military guy, was a doctor. And he was treating the mental, the one that went to war and come back that have mental issue. Those were the people he was treating. And I guess even himself become mental too. But his name happens to be Muhammad. So when his gun went off, people say, he was saying Allahu Akbar. Nobody will tell you when you hear the gun, when you hear that first tap, you are deaf. You are running for your life. How close were you to that person to hear? But this is how they read the news all the time. But I will tell you, not even yesterday, if you go to the news here in United States, there'll be more than 200 shooting. Today, as we are talking right now, it's going to be more than 200 shooting today. And you will not hear any affiliation to a religion, except if that name sounds like
Muhammad.
Islam,
Ibrahim.
then it become radical. But if it's not, okay, like I've told you, all the more than a dozen shooting that have been very close to me, none of them is a Muslim. And the investigation goes on. They never even find who did any of those shootings. So that is how the story, the narrative, and sometimes they even provoke you to say something. There is no mosque here in the United States that any man will even preach anything close to violence. It's about your humanity, about yourself, about your guidance, about your taqwa, your consciousness of Allah. So what they're fighting against is economic reason. If Islam take over, or if Islam is spread, nobody's going to be drinking alcohol. Alcohol is a big business. Nobody's going to be buying all these useless clothes. And nobody's going to be wasting money. People are not going to be partying every day. And they don't like all this, they don't want this to go away. But it's not their choice. Allah has already planned it. And Islam is spreading like a wildfire.
Inshallah.
Anybody that picked up Quran, they find the truth. People are now saying, they be lying to me all these years. There's no news anymore. Everybody has a news now. You know, I don't know if you heard of this, when people ambush a Fulani man who has a cattle, and he has employees. He was going to go check them, and they ambush him and unalive him. And they were able to arrest one of them, and they took to the police station, and the police, less than 20 minutes, the police released the guy. Just like my sister was just saying, these are the people that are unalive somebody. But because they unalive a Fulani guy, they can go. That's injustice. So it doesn't matter who or what religion or what tribe a person is, one injustice is injustice for all. Like you were just saying, we need serious education. We need to educate ourselves.
Yeah.
Speaking English is not education. Because you can speak good English doesn't mean you're educated. We speak good English, but we are not educated. That's why we are suffering in our religion, and that's why we are suffering in our government. We need to really sit down and educate our people what a human being is. Even we have a lot of people in Africa, youth. Youth is weight of the nation. And you are not engaging the youth, they are not working.
Yeah.
When we have a lot of things to do in Nigeria, we have a lot of construction to be done in Nigeria. We don't have a sewage system. We don't have the railway system. We don't have roads. We don't have electricity. We don't have water system. We don't have a water board. Why don't you get people to engage in this stuff? You're taking the money and you call yourself a Muslim, you call yourself a Christian. Today is Monday in Nigeria. People just came from the mosque on Friday. People just came from the church on Sunday. And today, Monday, you're late to work. You don't even go to work on time. And you call yourself a religious person. And you are stealing the money that belongs to everybody. Come on now. We need serious education. We need serious education. All these things that is going on, a culture, even there's no culture that's supposed to hurt somebody. Cultures are not supposed to be bad. Forget about religion. If your culture is hurting somebody, that's not a culture. Forget about religion. If you have a culture that hurt people, that is not a culture. The culture is supposed to serve humanity. The religion is supposed to serve humanity. The last thing I'm going to say is, if you are not practicing Islam, you are not a Muslim. Like my sister that spoke early, Jam Jam, if you are unaliving people, you're not a Muslim. That means you're not following the Quran. If you're hurting people, you're not a Muslim. That means you're not following the Quran. So it's one thing to practice Islam, it's one thing to be a Muslim. Allah knows who is a Muslim, but you have to practice Islam. And if you practice Islam, you're not going to find yourself in those mess that people get themselves into.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's my submission.
Thank you, Brother Lucky. Please don't go. Zed, please, unmute your mic. After you are there, after you, Didi. Didi ran away from this platform. He's coming back here again.
Three speakers have spoken well. Actually, Islamophobia is on the rise because of the way they perceive some few Muslims behave. You know, locally, but internationally, there was an agenda, you know, to control, especially they have an agenda for the Middle East, you know. They have resources and they want to control it, and the West are not seeing the enough control. You understand? Especially Iran. So what they did was to paint, you know, the Arabs, majorly is to paint the Arabs black, not even Muslims, Arab Muslims. You understand? But it's extending to all of us because they have an agenda there to push. You know, they have it against Libya, and they made sure 10 years, they had a plan for 10 years to mark Libya, to control Libya and the rest.
Brother Zed, don't go there. Leave this.
Okay,
leave those people and so speak on. We are talking as Nigerians. If Nigeria can represent Islam very well, like the way Islam is being represented in Saudi Arabia, we'll be fine.
I'm coming down.
I don't care about these names you are calling. They don't have anything.
I'm coming down. For example, they have Saudi Arabia at their control anyway. So, you know, they get what they want from there. The leaders to get them, you know, what they want. No problem with Saudi Arabia. They're able to do business. But they cannot do business with Iran and their oil as they want. You know, people have, you know, they have resistance. In fact, Iran, you know, did a lot of things that, you know, they nationalized their oil. They are the first to nationalize
you are taking me off my topic. Wait, maybe later they talk, then you come back. No, I don't know what brought Iran and this and I don't know what brought it. We are talking about Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, that he was the best. No, hold on, let me tell you, he is the best of human being, and he doesn't escalate issue, he make issue calm. That's what we are discussing about. This Iran, what they want to get from them. No, you see. Hold on. No. I'm stopping you because you are driving me out of my topic.
I understand. I'm not mentioning it again.
Of the prophet and what taken out of context.
So it's because of the Islamophobia that I had. I was just saying, let me add more. So, no problem. So there is this phobia, you know, for Muslims, especially the prophet. A lot of things were written, you know, against him, and people don't want to even go there. They don't believe that the prophet is kind. They don't want to know that the prophet is this. The only crime they mention always is that the prophet went to war. That why will a prophet of God go to war? Why will God ask? That has been the bone of contention, and because of that, they said Islam is not the way.
They think of prophets. They call him all
sort of names, you know, all sort of names, and they don't want even Muslims, they will say it's not even that you should leave Islam today because your prophet is not good. Your prophet is this. Your prophet is everything evil. So I was listening yesterday. Somebody was saying that everything about the prophet was evil and somebody should follow him. They know that kind of a thing. Somebody now pointed out from their own, book. See. They say, I know that those ones are old Kinikon, Old Testament. You cannot see it in New Kinikon, They don't just, okay, why is it there? They say it's there just for their sake. Okay, why are you now not believing that the Islamic one is just there for their sake? You understand me? For history's sake, they don't want to accept. So you can see the kind of hatred being pushed. When we were growing younger, we had friends, we have this, we have that. Some of them, most of the friends, they dissociate from us today. They are not Muslim friends. They dissociate because when the preaching and the hate continued, they dissociate. You will not see them again because they don't want to associate with Muslims today because they believe they've been preached to that they are evil. These are life experiences, not that I'm cooking it. You understand? So there will be dissociation. We have this communal love, this thing before. You understand? Even in the family, some people that became, they will just dissociate from you because you remain with your faith, and they believe that your faith is wrong, is that based on what they've been told. So to now remove the misconception is a great work. So people like Madam Chika now, the platform, if they can come. Some people don't come with open mind, and it's a big problem. What I just employ them to do, okay, why not pick a copy of the Quran as a non-Muslim? Just read from head to toe before you now start to comment. You can't just comment on few verses, not up to 20 out of 6,666. You don't understand 20 verses, and they only hammer on those, less than 20 verses, to judge the whole of Islam. This is wrong. Then for some Muslim behavior as a human being, some people behave as a human being. When you slap them, they slap their own back. They will not even know that in the Quran itself, the Quran says, if somebody does evil to you, you should do good. I think Surah Fusilat, verse 41. I don't know if you can read it. I think it's Quran 40:41. If somebody can just read it. That when somebody does evil to you, Allah says it's better to repel evil with kindness. That is the best form that the Quran that's the highest one Quran preaches. But if you must retaliate, make sure that the retaliation is equal. If somebody slaps you once and you want to retaliate, it's once you must slap the person. But it is best to forgive. That's the Quran. But they don't see that. They don't read that. And when you see Muslims say, patience. If somebody insults you, just leave the person. That is Islam, as the highest form of Islam. That if you can do it, that means your faith is so high. Let me wait for Madam. Maybe I think I got it.
No, that's not what that verse is talking about.
Surah to Fusilat. I don't know if you can get Fusilat. I don't know the exact chapter.
It will be very difficult for me to find if you don't give me the chapter.
Okay, let me look for it.
Okay, just mute yourself.
Somebody asked Mr.
Are they coming while he look for it?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I greet my brother, my sister in the house. May Almighty Allah continue to give us more life, more strength, and guide us to the right path in life. Thank you very much. What we are facing, especially in Nigeria here, people are looking for power, control, and money. That's the founder of evil. And people are looking for power, control, and money. They can go extreme to take life of mankind, to achieve their goals. That's what we are facing. And they have to put the narrative on something. That's what we are, Islam that is facing now. Because somebody that people don't like before, they have to use his name for dirty things so that they can achieve their goals. Because nowhere in the Quran, Allah says you should go out there and unalive anybody without nobody's fighting you, coming to your own side. Even though we see in the north, even though they are coming to their side, I never see those people fight back. They unalive a lot of people in the mosque. They unalive people in the church. But Christians continue to say it's Islam. If it is Islam, why are they unalive people in the mosque? People that they are praying. As an African, we need to sit down and think. What are you even thinking? Say, I don't understand. Where they can unalive people in the church, they unalive people in the mosque. You know that that's your enemy. That's the enemy of your country. They don't care about anybody. But you continue to say it's Islam. If it is Islam, why Islam come and buy Islam inside mosque? If they are real Muslim. But even though the sponsor come out in their congress that they are the ones sponsoring it, they don't even care to know that. Even though they bring out in the Bible, this is what Bible is saying about buying people, they don't even care. They don't even care. They have read many verses in the Bible about violence, a big violence that we're not supposed to be teaching our children to know about it. They don't even care to know about it, but continue to find mistake in Islam. Shaitan don't know that it's Shaitan. He believes that righteous one is the Shaitan. He don't see himself as a Shaitan. We Africans, we need to know our enemy. Our forefathers, go and read what happened to your forefathers, what they do to them. You are still following the same way they use your forefather, yet they are still using you to this time. You don't want to free yourself because they own the media. They cook lies for you on media and you follow it because they give you free visa to come to their side. You believe in them that that's your second God. Even though you never find any Christianity in the Bible. You never find church in the Bible. But you still call yourself a Christian. Where do you find your religion? The real people of Messiah, the people that follow Jesus Christ, they cannot hear Islam as I'm talking rubbish about Islam because they believe in Prophet Muhammad. They are together. In the time of Prophet Muhammad, people that follow Jesus Christ, they are together with the Prophet Muhammad. They are together. They work things out. They are together. But nowadays, we don't know the kind of religion people are practicing because people are looking for wealth. They want to buy private jet. They want to buy Rolls Royce. They divert from the religion of God to business religion. And people are following them with their dirties. When you contribute 1,000, if they have about 100,000 followers in the church, if you contribute 1,000, that's 100 billion naira. You give them 100 million naira every Sunday. They'll buy private jet now. If you can contribute 1,000, 1,000 is 100,000 people. That's 100 million naira. That's why they are using your money to buy private because they see huge amount of money. They can go extreme to use person as a foundation of the church. You have seen it. They are using woman being, 5 woman being foundation inside the church. It's Marwa that carry them. There is that Marwa that helped the police to know the location. They use people as a foundation inside the church so that they can make money. Is that a religion? Even though you hear that kind of thing, you don't care. You don't want to know.
Anyway, sorry, I will advise you. Don't criticize.
No, I'm not criticizing. I'm talking about what is going on. Wait,
we can't use that to
criticize. I'm talking about what is going on.
No, I totally understand your point. But here we are just trying to clarify them on the misinformation.
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. That's not criticize. I'm talking about what is going on. That if you don't see yourself to know what is going on around you, why are you talking about other religion? You have to know what is going on around you to talk about it. Come to the social media and talk about it. If you believe that you are a Christian, if you see something that's going wrong there, you need to come out and talk about it. You don't need to talk about other religion because they never talk about you. They don't talk about you. And they don't force you to come and be Islam.
Yeah, they only bring Quran chapter 9, verse 29 here. But they don't know we have at least 50 that we can easily give them in the Bible.
Okay,
yes.
We can read it now. Quran 41, start from 33, 34, 35, and 36. Brother, just a moment. You will continue.
33. And the Bismillah Rahman Rahim. And who is better in speech than he who says, my Lord is Allah, believe in his oneness, and then stand firmly, act upon his order, and invite men to Allah's Islamic monotheism, and does righteous deed, and say, I am one of the Muslims. The good deed and the evil deed cannot be equal. Repel the evil with one which is better. Allah orders the faithful believers to be patient at the time of anger and to excuse those who treat them badly. Then verily he between whom and you there was enmity will become as though he was a close friend. That's all.
35 and 36.
Okay, 35 and 36. But none is granted the above quality, but none is granted the above quality, except those who are patient, and none is granted it except the owner of the great portion of happiness in the hereafter, paradise, and of high normal character in the world. And if an evil whisper from Shaitan try to turn you away from doing good, then seek refuge in Allah. Verily, He is the all-hearer and the all-knower.
Yeah, if evil comes to your heart, you want to do evil. Allah says, say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. So seek refuge in Allah so that you won't do that evil. So you do that which is good. And people that did bad to us, we are supposed to return it. Don't do bad to the person, even though the person is doing bad to you. Do good. Maybe in the future, you guys will now become good friends. You know, the enmity will disappear. So you can see the Quran. But they do not read this one. And when you go, this is what Muslims are trained with, majority. And this is what we do. So, but some people, due to human nature, if somebody do bad to you, you may do bad. But even if that is what you want to do, the Quran says, don't do more than the person do for you if you must retaliate. But it is better for you not to retaliate. This is what this verse is saying. Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Ade, you can take 1 minute and conclude.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
What we are saying, we are not talking bad about Christian or anything. But you have to see what is going on around you before you come out and talk about somebody. Because this is the social media. We see a lot. We see what is going on in Gaza. We see what is going on. We see how citizens of each country coming out and cry out. Even though there's a lot of Christians there. That's a good Christian that cares about humanity. We are talking about humanity here. It's not about religion. Humanity is the first. We see internationally. I never see how many people coming out from Africa here that they are buying people in Gaza. How many people that are coming out in Africa here? Just a few people in Nigeria I saw on social media coming out. In the mosque that we used to pray for Palestine every day in the mosque. We pray for them. We see people coming out internationally. Both Christian and Muslim coming out and do rally, shout, cry out. But here in Nigeria, we are happy. We Christians, we are happy. And that place, Palestine, was the birth of Jesus Christ that you are calling. That's the birth of Jesus Christ. Even though you don't even know the birth of the place Jesus Christ was born. Jesus Christ was born in Palestine. You don't even care about the Jesus Christ that you say you are calling. The people that you are supporting, they don't even recognize you. I've seen many places the video here.
Thank you.
They're split on Christianity in Israel. They're split on them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why can't you look up to that? That's my own submission. Thank you.
Thank you, Ade. Mr. Didi, you follow this platform, you unfollow this platform, and you come back to this platform again. Please, can you unmute your mic?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, because I know you. You follow this platform, you unfollow, you follow, you unfollow, you follow.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I did not unfollow you. I don't know what happened, seriously.
I'm telling you that you are always following this platform. Unfollow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know if I unfollow. I'm not the one that unfollow you, seriously.
Yeah, go on. Make your submission. Make your submission.
Yeah, I'm not the one that unfollow you, seriously. I don't know what happened. Maybe, I don't know, Sha.
Sir, just make your submission. Not be only you.
Okay, regardless to what Ade say, let me just talk about what Ade says small. You see, according to the religion, what we understand, you see, most of all these things Ade that you are talking is always happening in Nigeria. Most of all these things you are seeing, we care only about the religion. You see, when I came here, I just came to talk to Madam Chika, because you see, I know she always cares about humanity, which humanity simply means we don't care whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, traditional, or anything believe on. The number one thing is to love our own self. But one thing we find out now, we don't even love. And this thing you are saying, most of our preachers, you see, I cannot lie, most of our preachers, they are the one that bring in all those things. But when we came, we don't care even about them. We just about Christianity, always Christianity. And that is just my own issues. All this religion cares about humanity. But
Okay, Sister Kudirat. Please unmute yourself. Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam.
Why does Sister may Allah continue to increase you in knowledge and wisdom?
Amen.
And may Allah give every one of us the understanding of the Quran. When you want to read the Quran, have an open mind and read.
Yeah.
But the problem with us, especially with the blacks, not even the blacks now, with that video that I saw, the hatred they have for Islam, people commit atrocities and hide under Islam. Instead of them to come out and tell the person that has committed the crime, don't base it on religion, things will be better. But because of that hatred, you commit crime, you hide under religion. When they want to go and beg, not a Muslim, you will see them wearing hijab. I've seen one. This one didn't happen in Nigeria. It happened in the Western world. The man now saw him. You are not a Muslim. If you want to beg, come out in your true color. Don't hide under. When they see you now, they will say Muslims are begging. But you are not a Muslim. The woman kept quiet. And it is happening in Nigeria too. I've said one that the woman, a Christian, she left her village. She came to Ilorin. Who is this God is my strength that is writing rubbish?
Yeah, I'm trying to block him.
Comment, I bet. You know, most people that write comment.
No, I'm trying. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to block him. I'm trying to take him out.
He's causing distraction. Just leave him.
No, I'm trying to block him.
They just cause confusion, as in they want you to speak on it. Just leave them.
Tired that you haven't banned it.
Yeah.
May God open your heart.
Yeah, I don't remove. I've removed him. I've removed him.
So the woman left her village. She came to Ilorin.
I've removed him.
She was begging. She said she has just reverted to Islam. People were just giving her money, not knowing that it's a scam. Later, one of her neighbors now saw her and said, what are you doing here that your husband has been looking for you? This woman is not a Muslim, but she's a Christian. No. Why that? So you see, they come out, they deceive. They deceive people. Why are you coming out to deceive people of what you don't know? And when they say Muslims are being bad, Islam is what the Muslims are supposed to do. Every Muslim, when you want to say you are a Muslim, Islam, follow Islam, bomber to bomber. That is who we call Muslim. It's not what the Muslims do. Because Islam is perfect, but human being, Muslims are not perfect. So why are you hiding? You see this case of this woman that by herself. There's one woman also, this thing has been happening in Jamaica. Now, is it Adamawa State, very close to Yola. This thing happened in the 70s. A Christian woman, she just came out half naked. So when this man saw him, this Muslim man saw him, said, wow, what is wrong with this woman? Maybe this woman is going out of her senses. He now grabbed this man's neck, said, this is what this Muslim man has done to him. They carried him, said, why should you be somebody's wife? Said, no, I was just trying to help her because I saw her almost half naked. This is what I brought out. They took her to the police, them to the police station. It was that woman's daughter that came to rescue the man. Say, na yo, mama, keki kayaga kaenki. Say her mother turned her clothes by herself. It's not that man. Why do you have to do that? Just to tarnish the image of Islam. For somebody to come out and help you, now said he's the one. Why? If you want to promote your religion, promote it in a peaceful way. Don't condemn other people's religion. That if Muslims are doing this, Muslims are doing that. This agenda has been on for a very long time. Even if you have a Christian in your family, because I have them in my family. If it is time for you, when they want to program any meeting, they will put it when you will have time to go and pray, when it is time for your prayer, all the ones they. So when they want to say, me, I'm not staying in this meeting. I want to go and perform my salat. That my uncle now said, which salat? You can defy your salat now. Why should you be saying we have tangible? He said you can go on. You can go on with whatever you want to say, but I'm going for my own salat. Why should you be putting the salat? Have consideration for us too. Why should you be putting whatever we want to do at the actual time? That one is a family member, not an outsider. So the hatred, they have it, and we don't care. If not now that the Muslims are coming out, that enough is enough. That the Muslims are coming out to say what they know about the Quran and the Bible. Because most Muslims, they went to Christian schools and they have Bible. They are not afraid of the Bible. They are not afraid to read anything from the Bible. But in their own case, their pastors will tell them, don't go and read that book. It's a satanic book. Even when they want to preach in their churches, they preach against the Muslims. Why? This hatred started from there and is just growing day in, day out. So if you want peace in this country, don't attach all this be to the Muslims, because brother there has said this, they Bible the Muslim and the Christian. So why should you attach them to us that we are the one buying people? Why? If not that they have hidden agenda. And I now understand that anything that is good, we have enemy. They will not want it. That is what is affecting Islam. Anything you see that is fine, people will come out and attack that person. They don't want people to know about it. But despite that, no matter what they are doing, those who are critical thinkers,
They are coming out to announce it that this is Islam. I've accepted Islam. With all these problems, people are still coming to accept Islam. So we should try as much as possible to try and say the truth. You see, when they come out again, even if you tell them, if they come to your house to preach in Nigeria here, they see you performing ablution. Because it has happened to me. With my kettle, I was performing ablution. This woman was telling me, you better accept Christ. That thing that you are doing is nonsense. If somebody is aggressive, that person will retaliate. That thing you are doing will not take you to anywhere. You are worshiping Satan.
Yeah, sister, there is somebody wrote something, say if Muslim protest against Al-Qaeda, jihadists, Aswat, Boko Haram, I think the Muslims also should speak out against this group. They are speaking. I've seen people speaking, but it's not loud enough.
You see this, I saw one video, maybe I'll send it to you. Is it Al-Qaeda, which were among them? Now Israelis. They are not Muslims. I will forward that video. Maybe you tweet it. They are not Muslims. They are Israelis.
Yeah, but as we are talking now, everybody is talking now. I will not come out to tell them that they are Israelis because Israelis never put up ownership around them. I will not come out. I will not use my platform to say that because that would be like you are insinuating. You are not sure. Now,
I will search for that video and bring
it. What I mean is that the Muslims should get up and they frown and talk that. And there is a post Brother Lucky sent to me, which I shared on my platform also. And I share it on my platform. I expect that post to have maybe 100,000 like. It's only 1,000 like it got. The Muslims also, it's just that the Muslims are very scared of their life also. Maybe, and these people that are very scared of their life, they don't read the Quran. Because if you read Quran, fears will leave you. The Muslims should come out to speak against these people. Say they disassociate with these people.
And maybe it's not enough. We have Muslim body in Nigeria. Majority of the Muslim body in Nigeria have dissociated themselves from Boko Haram, and they are labeled terrorists, and they are, supposed to be dealt with.
Yeah, you use your platform also to say, to talk about it. It's not loud enough.
Yeah, even those people, I think they want them to be kept around. That we should admit that they are Muslims.
Yeah, because and the okay, Council Baguma, good morning. Council Baguma, good morning.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone.
Wa alaikum salam.
May Allah bless each of us and protect us from all sorts of evil.
Amen.
I will start with a verse in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 138. Allah says, Billahi minash shaitanir rajim. صبغة الله ومن أحسن من الله صبغة ونحن له عابدون. He says, our religion, the religion of Islam, is Allah's religion, and which religion can be better than Allah's, and we are His worshippers. The religion of Islam, because it's Allah's religion and a pure religion, people have come out since time immemorial. Not today, not yesterday, but since the prophets started coming. Fake people would come out and start preaching ill and claiming that they are of the same religion and doing all sorts of evil. The first person to be created was Adam. We agree on that, Christians and Muslims. And then after Adam, Noah was sent. But when he was told to do a boat, some of the people who believed him, a group of hypocrites came to them and changed their mind. Some of them denied the message, and indeed they moved around doing sorts of evil and creating chaos among people. So see where it started from up to today. But this won't stop the Islam growing and remaining a religion of Allah. So what we have to do as Muslims, we have to be real. We have to be real and be the best, the exemplary, beyond compare. If we do that, then the world will know that people who are doing those evil acts in the name of Islam, those are their personal gains. It's not Islam that is sending them. It's not a verse that is in the Quran. Whether the Prophet told them, never. So they're doing them on their own. So I beg all Muslims to be real and promote the true image of Islam. That is one. Then two is that Brother Zaid has said in Nigeria they have accounts of Muslims that have come out to dissociate themselves from those people who are doing evil acts in the name of Islam. I think all the world, all the leaders and the communities should come out, because this is a platform that we are using today to promote unity, to promote coexistence, to we disagree, we dissociate ourselves with people who are doing evil acts in respect of Islam. Therefore, it's a call to everyone. People who are on this platform and who are following Madam Chika, you see, whenever she comes, she writes, my religion is a religion of humanity. And that's Islam, you see. That is Islam. In this very verse, if you see that the translators and people who, the commentaries of many scholars like Zayed, Ibn Tabari and others, they have come out to mention that this religion will remain pure, This religion will remain pure till the end of time. Therefore, we can be scared, but we should be firm that it has its protection, and this is Allah. Today we hear, tomorrow we're not here. The generation that will come will still do the same that we're doing. As long as we do right, our children and grandchildren will still do what we have done. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody has spoken. Does anybody still wants to say something so that we can read Surah Fatiha class? Okay, Didi. Okay, hold on. Okay, Didi just. Okay, Didi, you can take.
Just say something. Yeah, my network is.
Yeah. Okay, Didi, go on. Hello, Didi.
His network is bad.
Yeah, I'm having calls. That's why he's taking me down. I'm having calls, too many calls.
Okay. So you come back another day now, have you?
One guy here.
You want to say something or you come back another day?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, okay. Does any other person want to say something?
Let me just clarify something. I'm going down now.
I want to say something very briefly.
Okay, Jam. Okay, Jam. After you, Mr. J, Mr. B, Mr. J.
Can I speak? I think I did not speak since, right?
Yeah, but there is so much distraction from your side now. That's why we are moving.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, just take 1 minute. Just take 1 minute. Just take 1 minute.
That's why I want to just talk fastly and go. Can I use my language because maybe?
What language are you speaking?
Hausa.
I don't understand Hausa. Okay, you can just use your language for 1 minute so that Jam can explain to us.
Somebody should have to translate.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, like what I'm trying to say right here. Based on these people that always speak about Islamic, like abin da yasa mutane sukan yi Muslim su ne suke kawo taron ta'addanci da sauransu, saboda idan har kin iya kula zaki iske duk wayannan mutanen da suke wannan ta'addanci sukan fake ta hanyar addinin musulunci. Duk wani wanda zai wani abu zai fake da hadisi da wasu takaddu wasu ban zai kira shi hadisai da suke kan fake akai, sukan yi karatu akai, sukan ce ka karanta kuma ka gani ga abin da ya baka dama ka yi ga abin da ya baka. Idan kin kula ma yawancin wasu ɗari kuma sukan kira ƴan uwansu ɗari kuma kafirai. Wasu ma da musulunci su ba balle ma su yarda da wani addini. amma da a ce dukan mu za mu iya taruwa mu zama ɗaya mu san meye ne muke wannan Allah da ɗaya ne wanda ya yi kare shi ya yi ni shi ya yi alade shi ya yi kaza shi ya yi komai to in dai za mu iya zaunawa mu san cewa okay dukan mu fa mukan na muna da haƙƙin juna a kai kamar wannan Quran chapter 4 ɗin nan da ya karanta yana magana ne akan idan mutum bai maka shari ba kada kai
Quran chapter what?
What he's saying is that the verse that you read earlier, Surah Fussilat, chapter 35 to 39.
Okay,
he's saying that.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Someone did not do evil for you.
He said when somebody. What he's trying to say in a nutshell is the reason why these people are using Islam or Muslims to do terrorism is because even the Muslims themselves are not together. The Muslims are divided in sects and they call each other blasphemous names, which gave these people, these illiterates, or these people that are banditries, to use Islam as a way forward for their acts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just what I mean. That is it. Because you see, if you can look, even here in Nigeria, we're having it. A Muslim brother can call his fellow Muslim a kafir. He said if he's not in his own,
Exactly.
If he's not in his faith, he's a kafir. So if a fellow Muslim can call his brother a kafir,
Didi, Didi, hold on. The problem is that there are so many books that Muslims are reading. The Muslims are not holding on to the Quran. If everybody is holding on to Quran, there will not be this division. Because when you go to the Quran say no division. Quran say no division. It's spelled out in Quran. But there are a lot of books. People are writing a lot of books, creating their own law, making their own ways. And the people that are following them are doing the same. They did not here call any Muslim kafir. It's the book that they are reading that are directing them to do that. In the Quran, it was not written. So,
yes, it's true. I believe you because, I always say this in any way I give. Yeah. I cannot insult any religion because I have a mom that came from a Muslim background religion. So I can't insult a Muslim. I can't insult any religion. But the issue we are having is we are not united. We can't just stay in one place saying that this person is not right. This person, if we all are not right, then what will bring us to right is to unite ourselves, to be in humanity, to understand. If I didn't do bad to you, don't do bad to me. If I do good to you, do good to me. I cannot lie to you, Madam Chika. We are facing that a lot here in North. That is the most problem we are having here in the North. In the North, see, let me just tell you, a not religion person did not take a Igbo man or a Yoruba man or any language and a real Muslim.
Yeah, we know.
He did not.
Yeah, we know.
That's lack of exposure.
Yes, he said his Muslim is not complete. Yeah. And you are not the one that give the reward. So if I'm going to judge, if these people that they are doing all this terrorism, they did not say, okay, we are doing this terrorism for humanity. They are not saying, they said they are doing this for Islam, they are doing it for jihad. So if somebody wants to say who are doing it, he will not say that, oh, these people are not real Muslim because they are using the name of Muslim. So he will call them, they are all what? Muslim.
Thank you.
That's why in Hausa language they say,
thank you.
Like it's one beast that spoiled the rest.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the Muslims are not bad, they are bad. No, I did not say it. But
sorry, what are the Muslim leaders in the North doing about it? Are they speaking against the BH? Are they speaking about the banditry?
Okay, Chica said that.
If I can